I'm Steve Boyd. I'm running for U.S. House of Representatives in Minnesota's 7th District. I'm a Christian conservative, married, 5 children, small business owner, and I believe we need a change in our government. I was raised in Minnesota, lived in the area my entire life. I grew up working on farms, rock picking, bean walking, driving the grain cart, married a farmer's daughter. I have a fertilizer, tree health, and weed control company. Also been involved with some nonprofits in the area, serving families that are in crisis, as well as done a lot of work with Patriot Academy, doing constitutional classes, biblical citizenship classes, and teaching fundamental principles and values to our youth and adult in our area. Well, I decided to run in this race for 2 reasons. Partly I felt called to do it. It was something that my wife and I prayed about a lot and felt a direct calling to run for this office, something that our nation needed, a different way of doing politics, but also needed to bring a common sense to the equation, bring that business sense, bring that experience that I had. The common complaint I hear about our current representation with Representative Fishbach is that they haven't seen her, not showing up to talk to the ordinary folks of the district, not willing to take the questions, not willing to have the face-to-face conversations. It's important as a representative that you're willing to do that, and that's what I pledge to do, and that's what really sets us apart. That willingness to come out and talk to every single one of you in your community and be accountable to you as your representative. I have been to every county in this district. There's 38 counties. We have been everywhere in this district since last October. Over 150 public appearances where people could directly talk to me, to ask me questions and hold me accountable to the things that I'm talking about and have that opportunity. And moving forward, that's not going to change. I've already committed as a campaign promise to hold an in-person or a town hall forum in every county at least once a year in all 38 counties. So when I first get to Washington, there's 3 things that we need to start focusing on right away. First of all, we have to secure our border. We all know it's an issue. Over 70% of Americans agree it's an issue. And we have to start taking real action to get it done. So no funding for anything until we secure that border. If that means shutting down the government, that's what we're going to do. But that's got to get done. Then we got to stop spending. We have a budget deficit of almost $1.7 trillion and over $35 trillion in debt. That's not sustainable. We have to quit spending like we can just print money because we're ruining our economy, inflation's out of control, and we're mortgaging away our kids' future. So we have to find ways to cut the size of the federal government, to start there and then move on from there. And thirdly, we have to get rid of the woke virus that is permeated throughout our institutions, through our education, through our government, through our military, and every institution across our nation that is destroying the moral fabric and our families in this nation. We have to take aim at that and root it out of everything. We need to get back to a nation that honors God. We need to get back to a nation that honors our Constitution. And we need to stop doing business as usual and continue with status quo politics. We cannot continue to go forward with over $35 trillion in debt, a wide open border, and institutions that are ripe with a woke agenda. I'm Steve Boyd. I've worked hard to earn your vote. I hope that I've earned your vote, and I'm asking for your vote on August 13th in the Republican primary. Thank you and God bless.